Welcome back, you lovely bunch. Thanks for tuning in again. I hope you're all doing good. Do you know one of the questions that I get asked the most? How much does your bike weigh? I mean, I've got a lot of bikes, so there'd be a lot of weighing. And today I've actually decided I'm going to weigh all of my bikes because I'm just intrigued how much they weigh. You guys ask me a lot how much they weigh. I'm intrigued how much they weigh. So today we're going to find out how much they weigh and also how many bikes I actually have. I've never actually counted them. I think once you get to a certain point, I don't think weight makes a massive difference. Like if you're running around on a road bike that weighs like 20 kilos, it's going to feel heavy. Whereas like a 10 kilo road bike, an 8 kilo road bike, like a 7 kilo road bike, I'm not sure it makes a huge bit of difference. I don't know, are you like a weight weenie? Do you focus on the weight of a bike when you're purchasing a bike? Do you try and get your bike as light as possible? I mean, I have upgraded my bikes, so they've ended up lighter as a result of that. But I didn't upgrade them to make them lighter, I upgraded them to make them ride better. So we're going to grab every bike that I own. So the first one is the Marin Headlands. Where do you hang them from? I never know where you hang a bike from. Right, let's try and do it on the frame. Oh, is this going to hold? Oh, it is. It's a 9.640. That is my 700C gravel bike. I have no idea if that was heavier or lighter than I was expecting. But it's that heavy, so 9.6 kilos. The next one is the 650 Headlands. But this does have a dropper post, and I've left the bar bag on. I'm not sure the bar bag's going to add that much weight, to be honest. Let's see. I saw Francis and Jimmy doing them like that, but they had posher scales than me. I might just have to hang them. Right, give me a second. Next one, 650s. Heavier or lighter? What do we think? Heavier or lighter than the Headlands? Ooh, it's actually much heavier than I thought. Whopping 10 kilos. I mean, to be fair, it does have a bar bag on. It's got massive tyres on. It does have a dropper post on and a bar bag. But yeah, 10 kilos. That's without pedals as well, so it would be heavier. Right, so I think the next one is the flat bar gravel bike. Right, I'm going to go get that. I've got a feeling this one is going to be heavy. I mean, I'm reckoning like 11, 12 kilos at a guess. What do we think? I can't even see it. It's too big. Ugh. Ooh, 11.98. That's quite heavy. Basically 12 kilos. I mean, it isn't a weight weenie bike. It isn't a carbon frame. It does have like a heavy crank on it. The wheels are actually quite heavy and so the tyres. But yeah, 12 kilos. I mean, to me, that would be 12 kilos. But like in the world of YouTube, it'd be like sub 12 kilo bike by 2 grams. Right, I think it's time for the road bikes. Right, so the next one is this very, very, very gorgeous custom built steel stayer road frame, and it's also got some pretty deep wheels in it. I think they're like 55mm. So let's see what the steel bike comes up with. All my bikes are actually much heavier than I thought they were. How much do you reckon it weighs? I mean, I'm going to tell you, 9.215. So something I need to take into account is with my bikes, I'm 187 centimetres tall. So I normally ride a 57, 58, like a larger frame. So if I was tiny and running a size 52 frame, my bikes would be much lighter. You know, I'd have narrower bars, I'd have less seat post, I'd have a smaller frame. Same size wheels, but you know what? It feels like it weighs about 10 grams when you're riding. It's like a flipping rocket. Right, let's go get the other road bike. There's carbon, but it's got much deeper rims on it. So I don't even know if that's going to be heavier or lighter. I mean, it is quite crazy, right? This is like full Di2 group set, steel frame. I think it's got a funky paint job, so the paint probably adds a fair bit of weight. But a lot of stuff I have on there is like carbon seat post, very lightweight carbon like bottle holders, a super lightweight stem, got like lightweight hubs. I mean, and it's still 9.2. But it is disc brakes and it is steel and it's got like some funky paint. So I'll take the 9.2. Right, next road bike. The next one on the list is the Yoeleo R12. I've got a feeling this one's going to be lighter. So this one with a 70mm rear and I think a 60mm front. This is 8.345. So even with deeper rims and like a more aero thick frame set, the full carbonness does actually make it nearly like 1.5 kilos lighter than my very expensive steel frame. Comfort wise though, I think they're very similar, you know. Steel does feel different to carbon, obviously. But yeah, if you want a bit of a comparison video, I could actually compare this to my steel frame and give you a bit of a talk for it. But anyway, yeah, 8.3. So I think this is actually currently my lightest bike so far. Right, next one. So this next one, the tractor cross frame, I am definitely expecting this one to be one of the lighter bikes. Let's see. God, smacking it everywhere. Well, that's not good. It's not hanging properly. As expected, 7.755. So I was expecting this one to be one of my lightest bikes. What I do actually need to do is, I don't have a seat post in my other track bike, so I actually just swap this between them. So we're going to switch this over and then we're going to see how much, well, this one weighs. Bosh this one out of the way. This room is getting very, very, very full up with bikes now. How many have we weighed? Have you guys been keeping count? I've not been keeping count at all. 7.665. I mean, I kind of feel a little bit disappointed. If I put that Allen key on there, can we get it to 7.666? You know what I find slightly frustrating? I only just weighed the other bike a second ago and I cannot remember which bike was lighter. But it's no surprise that the track bikes are actually the lightest. I mean, this is an aluminium frame. Spray bike paint, right? No chips, see? Do you want to see? It's probably going to make some of you like cringe doing this. So look, you get your Allen key, you just whack it. People did ask me about durability, so you can give it a good whack, you know, and yeah, it doesn't chip off. Apart from this bit, but this bit, I accidentally hit it with a hammer. I didn't mean to. I wasn't actually trying to hit this bike. I was hitting something else, and it just like, my hand went funny, and I accidentally caught the fork. But anyway, 7.665. It's a super light actually. I do love this bike. One of my faves. Right. So this one's weighed. I'm pretty sure I've only got one left to weigh, and that's the trail bike. So give me a second, I'll be right back. It was hard work getting this one up the stairs. Should have weighed these down in the bloody garage. Right, I know, I'm getting caught on everything, the bar's too long. I'm not sure it's even going to fit in this room. Try and get these out of the way. Right, I have a feeling this is going to be really heavy. My tyres have brought really thick sidewalls because I went for like the super durable ones. Ugh! So, let's see. It'll be of no surprise that this one is the heaviest bike that I own at 16.85 kilograms. That is a fair old bit of weight. I did not expect this to weigh quite so much actually. But then I've got no comparison point. And I do have pedals on it, so maybe, you know, we'll take off a couple of grams because you're meant to weigh without pedals. And I've got a frame protector, so that's another gram. Just a quick bit of fun today. I'm always asked how much my bikes weigh. I'll try and be good and write in the description how much each of them weighs, just for no reason at all, just because I want to be organised. Do you think bike weight matters? Do you think it makes a difference? I mean, once you get below, I'd say 10 kilos, I don't think it makes a huge bit of difference, I'm going to be honest. Thank you as always for watching. Let me know down below how much your bike weighs. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys very soon. Bye!